Yay. So I'm gonna start because it's already after 9, and because I've not had any carbs today, so I feel very sleepy.
You look it. I'm afraid.
It's no carbs, like no carbs, no. I mean, the coffee you can have, but it has to be black, and for that, I just rather not. I don't like black coffee.
The carbs aren't going to bother me. It's the coffee that's probably.
The coffee's gonna bother you? Not having coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. The coffee thing actually is not as bad because I've done it before with the other cleanses. It's more like not eating carbs and not eating like substantial food. That's what's kind of messing with me right now. So like right now I feel a little hungry and I should be having a tea right now, but I'm done with tea. I had 2 teas already today.
And actually, it looks like there's more food on this than in the regular 3 days. So I don't know.
There is more food, but on the regular 3-day Shakeology cleanse, I'm usually starving on that thing. I hate it.
Oh,
that to me is harder.
It doesn't matter what cleanse it is. I hate them all.
Yeah, I hate all the cleanses. But this one is better than the Shakeology one because you are eating.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is way much better. But anyway,
but they still suck. Yeah, they both suck. And I was kind of pissed off because I weighed myself this morning and I lost 4 ounces. I was like, I better lose 5 pounds by tomorrow.
You don't have 5 pounds to lose. What are you talking about? I'm
like, by tomorrow, that scale better drop. I'm going to quit.
Cut your hair.
I have one more day. I have tomorrow, so.
That's why I had to start tomorrow because I knew how the work was going to be Monday and Tuesday, and I said, I'm going to kill people. Don't eat, so.
Yeah. All right, so we could go ahead and start. So welcome, ladies. Just very briefly, I was sharing with Elisa that something that worked for me, like even though I really did not want to do this cleanse, the refresh, I've done it before and I hated it. The bigger reason why I decided to do it was because I really wanted to I wanted to get some of my inactive coaches active, and I wanted to boost the volume because that was also a piece of it that I needed for the elite points, is my team volume. So I figured, let me like reach out. So I sent out messages to like 10, 15 inactive coaches, and maybe out of the 15 or so, I have a lot of coaches, only like maybe 6 purchased. So that's pretty good, because it definitely helped with my points. It definitely helped me get those coaches active, and they're also, involved again. It's almost like kind of a fresh start for them, because a lot of times, the coaches, if they fall off, a lot of times they haven't met their goals yet. So I just wanted to share that I did that as a team, and I'm going to do this more often. So like next month, if I see the same problem, I'm just going to reach out to those particular coaches and send them like private messages and say, hey, my team and I are doing this refresh. We start on this date. Do you want to join? It's a fresh start for you. And I feel like for them, it's the investment is it's less. So it's just the package for the, what is it, $60 or whatever. So I wanted to share that it went really well. And a lot of people are doing it. So I feel like, so what my plan is, and this is something that I was kind of going back and forth about, and I wanted to get your input on. After listening to the National Wake Up Call, Carl Deichler is like doing like this whole coach thing where I guess it's a coach challenge. It's just for coaches, where January 4th, he's going to have thousands of coaches start the Hammer and Chisel like together on the 4th. And so then in the meantime, what he's doing, I think he's pumping up the Extreme Challenge, right? So I went back and forth with it because I'm listening on one ear, I'm listening to Sally, which she's still my coach, and she said, no, I'm just going to start the Hammer and Chisel as soon as I get it, like right away. I'm just starting to like drive us into the new year. But I'm kind of thinking, well, I feel like we're kind of on a good roll in terms of getting people going, like with the 21-day fix and the Extreme. So I was thinking the Extreme for the next 3 weeks, after the refresh, because a lot of us here are doing the refresh. And then that'll kind of boost us into starting Hammer and Chisel on the 4th. right? So what do you guys think?
Sounds like a plan.
Are you guys doing it different?
I want to start it when it comes.
Like right away?
But that's because I've already had a few rounds of extreme, and it's not,
I know.
That's why I want to do
bored.
something. Yeah.
I mean, I think I might do it. I'm going to get curious. So I know that I'm going to do it as soon as I get it. I'm going to purchase this Thursday. But I feel like, kind of as a team, like, I don't know, maybe with the challengers to pump them up to say, okay, let's start January 4th, because they're still going to have to order. They're going to have to place their order in December anyway. So they have these next few weeks to place their orders, and then to start January fresh. But I think I'm still going to go ahead and like kind of do it. I don't know.
I think I'm going to start in the January, because I had already mentioned in my group about now is pretty much do some type of cleanse and then do a 3-day, the 3 weeks of 21-day fix. I have maybe 4 girls starting this week.
Okay.
So it would make sense, and then I could always kind of transition that into the new year.
Yeah.
So my thing is also starting it in January, because now people in the holidays, I feel that the 21-day fix is a better choice to go. And then, start new in the new year with a new program. Plus, if like everybody orders and they don't get it on the same day. So
yeah.
It doesn't matter what we say, like get it for this day or I send you the form, whatever, they're going to get it whenever they get it.
Yeah.
And everyone is going to be on point on the same day.
And I did this with when Insanity Max came out. Like the first time ever where I actually had like 5 people start Insanity Max on the same day. And I actually created a separate group that's not ours, just for that program. And I actually really liked it. It was cool. So, but I gave them time to like order, and, we had a date set and everybody was really pumped and excited to start it on the same day. So I'm kind of leaning towards, I'm going to do the January 4th thing. Like I'm going to promote it all month. I am going to mess with it, like when I get it, because I'm going to be curious, so I'll probably post, little bits about it here and there, but then I'm going to say that officially January 4th is going to be like my challenge, my new challenge group. We're already in freaking December.
Yeah.
Like we're already talking about January 4th. I'm like, what?
How much is it? I didn't even check. How much was it going to challenge?
160 for the challenge group. The challenge group.
No, isn't it 180? The challenge pack is 180.
Yeah. 160.
I went into the FAQs. I thought it was.
I think I saw 160. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been sending enrollment forms so they like are not hit. So I think I saw 160.
Okay.
Let's check.
I thought I saw 180.
All right, so it's 175.
It's something in the middle. But for us, I think it was.
It depends. If you get like they have 2 options.
Yeah, it's like a deluxe package, and it comes with like a medicine ball and then some extra workouts, and then the base kit to me looks fine. I'm just gonna get the base.
Yeah. But Saudi posted something that showed that the deluxe was the same price.
No, it's not the same. It's not.
It was a little bit more money.
I'm gonna find.
Unless it's the challenge pack deals that she posted.
I don't know. She posted something, and it was both deluxe, and it was like a side by side. It was the comparison. Hold on.
All right, so let's look it up. What was I gonna say? Okay, so that's another thing. Like we have to really, really pump our teams, and we ourselves have to work really hard to reach Success Club before the 10th. Like aim to just reach it before the 10th. 10 by the 10th. Just aim. I know it's a high goal, but just do it. Let's just do it. Because I know that after that, it's going to slow down. People are really going to start shopping. People are really going to be focused on Christmas. It doesn't mean that it can't be done. We can do it. But we have to really hustle it hard here the next few weeks, like really hard. So I have so many people that I have been talking to in the past month that I never closed with. I'm just going to like hit them really hard and I'm going to really post about this January 4th. I don't know that I'm going to call it a hammer and chisel. I'm just going to say it's a January 4th New Year challenge, because I don't want to say it's just hammer and chisel. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to put everybody on that program. I mean, that program is really specific for people who already have kind of that base of fitness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's not going to be, however, I don't know if you guys listened in to, I think it was a call. I've been listening to so many things. It was a call that they had the other night where it does come with 3 nutrition plans.
Yeah, it
So,
was
like,
it was the Becky when Autumn.
the Becky call. Yeah, Autumn. I thought that was really interesting. So,
Yeah.
so even though, like, let's just say you have someone who's been going to the gym, but they still have, 20, 30 pounds to lose, you can put them on this program. But, they just have to have some kind of baseline in terms of strength training and dealing with weights. So I thought that was interesting. And what was I listening to? I've been listening to so many things, and I'm so tired right now.
You look drunk.
Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Well, was I listening to a diamond call? What was I listening to? Oh, my God. All right. So I just had a few ideas to maybe help us, right, in terms of really kind of getting going with reaching Success Club before the 10th and really reaching out to people. So I want us to get a lot more comfortable with videos. And I know that a lot of us have already been doing them, but like do even more videos, especially for Instagram. They do have to be 15 seconds long, but the videos are working. I'm excited that we have all the Zoom workouts going. Like, seriously, like, do you notice a change, a difference in people reaching out to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jerry Ann's been doing the Zoom. Like, we have a 4:30 Zoom. We have a 6:30 Zoom. Some of the girls were doing them in the evening. Like, I think that's awesome. We got to keep that going. We have to keep our teams going and taking the lead on that. And, even if it's just you and like 2 of your coaches, if you can't join one of ours or we join each other's, like whatever it is, we got to continue going with these Zoom workouts. And we got to continue pumping our teams and getting them involved. Because they get a lot of attention. They keep us accountable, because that 6:30 Zoom workout, that shit is no joke. And it's keeping me like, I don't like, there's days that I would miss my workout if I didn't get it in early enough. Like, I'm very busy days, but now that I'm doing the 6:30 workout, like, I'm not missing workouts, and it's giving me time to do a second workout, So definitely, I know it's hard, but definitely if you got to get up early in the morning, like whatever it is, or get your own. If you guys, I know you guys work, so, even if you have to do like an evening, a 9 o'clock Zoom, and Jerry Ann, get your sister in there, y'all are Zooming it together. Like, it doesn't matter, just to show others that, through the holidays, we're still consistent and we're still pushing through. So I love that we're doing them, and I think we got to keep them going. So putting out videos, video invites. I know I've seen a few out there that you guys are doing. That's awesome. I wanted to also talk, I know I'm kind of jumping here, but I wanted to talk a little bit about new coaches, bringing them in. I don't know who I got this idea from, but I typically do this. I don't know that I do it as often as I should, but getting your new coaches on the phone with their new people, like when they have brand new prospects, like, I want us to make more of an effort to like really hold their hands, like for 30 days, 30 to 60 days straight, like really, really baby out coaches, because I'm just finding like we're losing a lot of brand new coaches for some reason. I know that I have. I've lost some. And I want us to get better at like these new coaches that show interest. I know we're putting them in coach basics. We're doing the business quick start with them, but I really want to make more of an effort to really hold their hands, and become a comedian, like get to know what their style of learning is, and like, what's going to help them get through, just make sure, like, I don't want to talk about the basics. I'm hoping that everybody here is doing the basics, like with the business quick start and all that good stuff, the coach action plan, but just to make sure that we are really paying close attention to that. And really, the 3-way calls, to me, I've done many of those, and they work because you are kind of modeling to your coach what that looks like, a conversation between you and a prospect, right? So it helps build their confidence. And it kind of helps them trust you more. So I just wanted to share that. I don't know where I got that tip from. Again, I'm a little bit hazy, but I picked it up listening to something, and I was like, I just wanted to make sure that I'm sharing that with you guys and that we're doing that. Okay. And remember, just because we have a coach that maybe has been with us a month or two doesn't necessarily make them a seasoned coach. You got to go at their pace. I mean, I have some that take a little bit more time to take off than others. So I want us to be like really flexible about that and really be like, I like to use that term, a chameleon, like mold yourself according to the coach that you're working with, your new coach. Some coaches are more visual, some are more hands-on. Some need to meet with you to kind of get to know the back office. So I want you all to do a good job when you first sign up a working coach, a good job of understanding their style. All right. Do you guys, Jerry Ann looks crazy.
Oh, you know what it is? I'm looking at the thing Angie said.
Okay.
I'm like, because it does look like it's the same price.
Is it?
It looks like it. I was looking at it. Couldn't read it.
I looked at the FAQs and it didn't.
Somebody posted that. Somebody posted that in Team Eagle. That image.
I feel so lost. I left my iPad at my sister's house on Thanksgiving, so I can't like be on the phone and like do the computer at the same time. So I'm like,
All right. Well, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, we have to be clear about that. What the prices are. Okay, so next week on Tuesday, we're gonna have Kim Carver on our team call.
nice.
So everybody is being invited. Like I'm gonna make sure, make sure that you all send me a list of who your working coaches are. Like I have everybody already in my Gmail account in a list. So at least I have a lot of your coaches that I've seen have been working. I have their emails already kind of lumped together on a list. So I'm going to send everybody a mass email. I'm also going to post it in our group. So just make sure that you guys are posting it in your challenge groups or send personal invites, like whatever you need to do. Like this call has to be badass. Like we have to have our entire downline on this call, like serious.
Next Tuesday
at 9:00. He's going to be on. I already know what I want him to talk about. I feel like it's something that a lot of us struggle with, which is like consistency and kind of pushing through when we have obstacles set in our way. So I feel like I want him to touch up on that. But I'm going to think about it a little bit more. Today, I got my report from him, and I'm at 134 elite points.
and that's
Crazy. I need 135.
Okay, you're gonna make it.
Yeah. So when he said that to me today, I was a mess. I was like, what? Like, what is that? Like, what? So I'm really excited. We have to hold the diamonds, of course, but I was a little worried about the points because I wasn't there yet. And this is the last month to get those points in. So I just want you all to like be proud. Like, this is huge because there's no way I could have done this without you guys, like for real. Like, and I want us to show our emeralds and our coaches that this is like a team thing. Like, we need them. We need them to help us as a team continue to advance. So I definitely want to go back to having like entire team calls at least once a month. Like, everybody's downline needs to be on this call because I really want to just to make sure that everybody understands that they're part of this bigger team and that we need each other. And I definitely also want us as leaders to start setting, like, together. I want us to come together and actually set goals for the year coming. I don't know if anybody's going to make this Saturday training. It's going to be a training about pretty much goal setting for the next year. So we're going to be working on your leader roadmaps and on the elite goal guides for those that want to go for it. Honestly, I completed that elite goal guide last year. And elite was not really on my mind, to be honest. I just wanted to like set really high goals for myself. And I made it very simple. I just told myself I was going to bring in a minimum of 5 coaches a month. And that's the only reason why, like, this is happening. I mean, that's one of the reasons why it's happening, is because I set that goal of 5 coaches a month. And then, of course, in addition to that, there are other pieces to it, you know, which is to help you guys. But, you know, that's what this Saturday is going to be about. It is going to be, it's going to be streamed. I'm not really sure how, if it's like a live stream for those coaches that are out of state. So I really advise that you guys get all of your coaches, you know, if they can't make it, then they need to be like on this live call, on this live stream. All right. Because we all know that kind of going into the new year, now is the time to really have a plan of action as to, you know, where do we see ourselves in the first quarter, second quarter. And remember that you guys did that with me? Like, we all pretty much did that last year.
Mm-hmm.
Right at the beginning of the year, where we set those specific goals for the quarters.
It was like that was when I first started coaching, and I was like, what the hell are they talking about?
What is that, right?
I was like, I might have just been an emerald, just made it at that point,
I think so.
Yeah.
But I don't want us to underestimate, like, it doesn't matter if they're emeralds, like if they're just a brand new coach signed up, we have to be able to sit down with them and help them set goals.
Now, did I have to purchase a ticket for that? Because I don't remember if I saw anything for purchasing on that.
No, I think I'm not sure, but there is an event, so you have to accept it. I don't think it's a ticket. I mean, if it's a ticket, it's like $5 maybe. I don't know. Okay,
because I didn't see, I didn't say like any type of price or anything, so it wasn't sure. I mean, I'm probably going to go for a little bit. I have a kid's birthday party to go to in the afternoon, but.
Are you guys talking about Saturday's event?
Mm-hmm.
I think she said there was a $5 charge if you're going, but then it's also going to be like on like broadcast, but I don't know if there's any charge to that broadcasting.
Yeah, I mean, probably not. There's probably not for it being broadcasted. But if you can make it. You know, I know out of state coaches, you know, it's hard. But if you can make it, try and beat it, because it's going to be a lot of hands-on stuff. Like
where in New York is that going to be?
It's in Regal Park. I think it's at one of the hotels. It's in Queens. I mean, it's in Queens. It'll be close to the venue where you usually.
Yeah, it's probably. I think it's at one of the hotels by LaGuardia.
Yeah, it's like one of the LaGuardia hotels. Yeah. So that's really, really important, guys. If for whatever reason you cannot make it to that, like, then I'm going to have to sit down with you and we're just going to have to do this, because you have to have your goals already written down and set moving into the next year, because there's no way that you're going to be able to help your team do this if you guys are not doing it. I mean, that's a reality. And it doesn't matter at what level your coach is at, because if it's an Emerald coach and they're excited about the business and they want to move forward, then they have to set some very clear goals, very clear, attainable goals, right? So we have to understand how to do that ourselves. And that's what helped me this year, was that elite goal guide in the beginning of the year. Even though I didn't understand what the hell I was doing, watching Kim Carver's video 100 times, I really did not understand it. Seriously, I was really like dumb. I felt stupid.
Yeah, that was the time that we met him for the first time, right?
Elisa's muted.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. My mom is loud, so I muted myself.
Oh.
But I still don't get it.
Huh?
I still don't get it.
No, I mean, I still don't get it.
And I feel bad because Cheryl explained it to me like I'm like 1 + 1 = 2. And then I still.
Yeah. I mean, I get it better.
I'm like, I'm giving up on that.
I definitely understand it better now, because Kim Carver and all these, they're pounding it into my head. And even to this day, I was like, Kim, I said, I'm not really good with numbers. So I feel like you have to kind of help me break it down, like where I'm at. And he breaks it down for me. So, you know, and so the better that I understand it, I can help you guys now increase, you know, your volume and your income, because I know what it takes to do it, you know. So I want you guys to like learn from me. And then moving forward, definitely start thinking about your goals, start thinking about where you want to see yourself in the first quarter, second quarter, third, and fourth. All right. It's a scary thing to set goals. Trust me. I was freaking scared shit in the beginning of last year, but I was like, no, I knew what I wanted, and I knew that I had to do it. I didn't want to. I didn't want to have to sit down and do any of this stuff, but you know, I did it because I know that it was going to help me get to where I wanted to be. I knew that. All right. So a lot of times as leaders, we have to do things that we don't necessarily feel comfortable doing, that we don't want to do. We have to step it up and just do it, because we want to always lead the way, right? We want to show our team, because at the end of the day, they're still looking up to us. They're looking at us, you know, so not so much for that, but I do it for you guys, but I also do it for me, right? I mean, we all have personal goals. So the more that you can work on your own goals and on yourself, the better you'll be able to lead your team. All right, Angie just messaged me. Hold on, let me check Angie's message.
No, it was the post that I was showing you. It was the post that.
I guess I'm all this darn.
You have a delay. You just got that?
This darn 3-day refresh has me cuckoo.
That was at least 20 minutes ago.
I just saw it too. So.
Listen, girl, I'm on 8,000 pages, 5,000 chats.
See, you're not the only one that can't keep up.
Can I show you the chats that I'm in that Sally puts me on? Can I just show you the chats that I'm in? You guys will be like dumbfounded. And this is Sally putting me in stuff. And I'm like, another chat. But, you know, gotta do it. So what else? What else did I have for you guys? All right. So I really want us to I want you all to see an increase in your pay, in your earnings. And that's going to come with volume. It doesn't matter if it's a discount coach. It doesn't matter if it's a working coach. What's going to help the volume is for us to continue to try new things, new products, and then for us to ask them to join us and to do it with us and to post about it and to talk about it. So, you know, talking about the performance line or talking about the boost products, using it ourselves, that is what's going to help boost the ATV, the volume. And that's where you're going to start seeing an increase. I think pretty much everybody here should see a little bit of an increase in their check even this coming week. Because my volume is out of control, especially on that weak leg.
I gotta call them tomorrow because they're holding my checks.
You need to, yeah, you know that they were holding my checks for my second business center because they messed up on something.
Oh, lovely.
They're behind. I'm behind 3 checks for my second business center. I have to call them.
Yeah. I'm gonna call them.
Get on top of it because I don't really have a lot of faith in coach relations, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I mailed that out last week, so they should get it.
Yeah, ask them when that check is going to be issued. When will your checks be issued?
Okay.
All right. So today was like kind of short and simple. I kind of covered everything that I wanted to cover. Do you guys want to share anything or like anything moving forward into the new year? Anything that you're struggling with? Now's your time.
I don't like putting myself out there. I hate doing videos. I've tried it.
So do I.
I've tried it, but then I delete it.
I'm good with doing it to my team, but when it comes to like on regular Facebook, then I'm like, there's so many of my regular friends that they're gonna be like, what is wrong with her? Even though they're in my group now, so I don't understand why. Like they're in my group, so.
So it's the same people.
It's the same people that I'm worried about on regular Facebook, because half of them are in the group. So I don't know.
What were you gonna share, Lisa?
Oh, nothing.
I think it was today that I heard, or I don't know what I was listening to, but they said that the best way to get out, to step out your comfort zone in terms of videos is to create them for your challenge group, because it's a smaller setting. So start creating them for your challenge group. And once you feel comfortable, you know, creating them for your challenge group, then that's when you kind of move on to social media. But I was the same way, Millie. I promise you. I must have, like, when I first had to do videos, especially for trainings or like for some of our coach basics and stuff like that, I literally was recording my videos like over like 10 times, spending 3 hours once recording one video. It was bad. It was so bad. You know what app I like? Video Shop, because Video Shop you can actually, like, let's just say you create a video and the first half of it was badass, and then at the end you kind of messed up. You can actually trim it and kind of blend it in with like, and then you can kind of like take, like, you can start where you cut that one. Do you know what I mean? You can edit. Duh. It's easy to edit. That's what I'm trying to say.
I got you, girl.
I need some crackers right now. That's what I'm saying. So yes, you gotta do it, girl.
What are you doing?
You have to do it. Just don't think about it. Just start maybe with like a simple video, maybe like a minute long, just kind of sharing something that, maybe a recipe. And that's how Angie did really well with the clean eating group. I think that's what kind of helped her step out with videos. But like, you know, she would do recipes, like little videos here and there, like sharing tips. Because some people are natural at the videos and some people just aren't, you know, and it's okay. Like I'm not a natural. You know?
Are we doing a coaching sneak peek?
Yeah, next week.
Okay, because I have a girl interested.
Yeah, that's going to start next Monday. Coach sneak peek. Also, I have thoughts now about the clean eating group. We were supposed to start that this week. I guess we didn't. Because I'm hearing that sometimes the clean eating groups are not the best idea. Sometimes for all late. Andrea's all late. Oh, Andrea, we're done, girl.
I didn't have any good luck with clean eating.
I'm sorry. You recorded
I
it,
know.
but I
I did record.
I came home and I was blind. Didn't you hear me?
Yeah. She was blind. She couldn't see us.
Oh my
But
God.
you say you don't have luck with clean eating groups. You know, I don't really get a lot of people from clean eating groups, but I've had newer coaches get people from them though.
Yeah, me too. I got people from there, but then like what they do for me is they take my meal plan and they leave.
Yeah.
They bail. That's it. They never post in the group or nothing.
I have gotten very few from clean eating groups, but also my coaches do get people. For example, you got Genesis to a clean eating group.
Yeah.
You, Melissa, also got a few people from a clean eating group. So maybe it doesn't work for us directly. Maybe because of the type of people we are actually talking to. I don't know. Because it happens to me. I send them the meal plan and everything, and they disappear. And or they start the clean eating group and then they don't post.
So I guess my thoughts are we can get people in a clean eating group, but what's the percentage of people that are actually being converted into challengers? That's what I would want to know.
Very low percentage. I'm talking about maybe 5% of all the clean eating groups go into the challenge group, which is extremely low. That's insane. My best guess, and I was talking to Elisa about this, is that we have to become, and we have to do this together. It doesn't matter where we are, but we're gonna have to communicate more in terms of doing fit clubs from us, and that we invite our people, and we can do it. We can start doing it on a monthly basis, and we can, create an event, create, enough time between one and the other, and in different places, obviously.
I would love to do that.
Because the core of the business is always in fit clubs, and for some reason, fit clubs do work. And let me tell you, if you look at the Beachbody community, all those Caucasians, they do that shit constantly. I'm not kidding. They go, they certify themselves. When Size came out, there was a whole bunch of them. I don't know if a few of you in Summit noticed that, but a lot of people who certified for Size were them. And they giving classes for $10. And that's not a fit club. They're also making money out of it. And they also get challengers. And that's also another way to showcase our samples.
Yeah.
Like sell packages, mini packages, and get people started. I got those ideas also from Anita Marion some time back. The like buying the samples or just buying the product and dividing it, or if you're getting more than one Shakeology, get the packs and then just separate them in 5 for $25 and sell it to your people before you do a clean eating group, so they can do it with Shakeology. Something that I thought about, but then again, I didn't.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, one of my girls doing that.
Doing that?
Michelle was doing that. She would have all her little moms come over for like, on-demand workout and do a week with her, and then gave them, sold them a week of Shakeology.
Oh, she would sell
That's
it.
the best.
Like
Yeah,
$5 a packet.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her
You
to make
separate
sure
them.
that when she sells them, like she needs to buy those. She needs to create those little stickers with her information for the packet.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Because the packet has Shakeology.com on it.
Yeah, and then they can go and order
We
it.
don't want people to go and order on Shakeology.com. That's happened. But I feel like we do a good enough job with fit clubs. I feel like Team Eagle's been doing it, but I love fit clubs. So, if anybody has any venues, maybe for like January, I think, Millie, weren't you talking about doing something in Connecticut or?
Eddie,
January should be a good start because everybody's up to fitness at that time.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that whenever, and we should really try our best to support each other. So like Eddie and Millie, I think they're going to have something in Connecticut. I'm definitely, I'll be there. I don't know when, but I'll be there. But Team Eagle's been doing a pretty good job of having some fit clubs too. So
they always have been the ones that.
But I know what you're saying. Like for us to start having them, of course, we just have to get the benefit.
Smaller fit clubs are better simply because they will come from people. The people that we bring in, they know us, and knowing from us or like listening to our stories or whatever will make them connect even more.
Yeah.
A bigger fit club like Team Eagle does is more general, and you get to be exposed to all kinds of coaches. So people can go in different type of directions. Yeah, they can fall in love with the community, but that doesn't mean that they're going to sign up right away. But if they see that we're doing this constantly, that's my point. That they see this on constant basis, at least once a month, every month.
So why don't we start looking for venues? I mean, I know
that's what I'm saying. Like, let's
Tony has offered her studio, but she's a little bit out there. She's in Mount Vernon.
I love Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
Everybody can get there.
That area is good if you guys have people in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Have people in New Jersey.
And Manhattan is right there. Manhattan is not that far from Mount Vernon.
Like for me, it was really easy to get there. But then some, people from Brooklyn, that's like the other side of the world, I think, to get to that end, So like and especially being that we're all from different locations, like I definitely think we should start to.
That's what I'm looking at. That's why I say we should just team up and like discuss different type of places because we getting prospects for all places. So maybe Angie lives in Brooklyn, but maybe she has prospects that are in the Bronx or wherever. And if they see that we are doing this on constant basis, they get motivated to go.
Yeah.
That's very like the way you put yourself out there makes a huge difference.
Absolutely. I would definitely like to do that then. Let's start thinking about that, like, for the new year, obviously. Maybe start looking at some venues. I would love to like head out to Brooklyn. Queens might be something easy. We can probably find something out in Queens.
Queens is easier because there's so many places here, especially in Corona. There's a whole bunch of places that people use.
Yeah.
I don't know about schools because they usually go to that place in Queens, but goddamn, that shit's all the way in the top. By the time I get there, I'm halfway dead. The one in PS or whatever. My God.
I think that fit clubs too will give us the opportunity to step up, as leaders, and for us to run them.
That's the thing that I'm looking for.
I want us to start doing more things where we're stepping out our comfort zone, where we're doing more, because those are the things that have helped me throughout, this process, is to doing those things that I don't typically do or that I'm uncomfortable with or whatever. I'm always talking about that. So we have to take it to that level. So can we start looking at that, like venues and stuff? And then Millie, the one that Eddie's doing, are you guys doing it together, or because you were talking to me about maybe doing a little something too, right?
Yeah, but no, we're not doing it together. I think him and Keo are on that.
Okay.
I mean, I would help him if he needs the help, but
yeah. But you guys can probably I mean, doing it together just means that you're coming together and helping each other. So like someone's running the Shakeology table, you know, somebody is, and we tend to do that anyway. Like when we're all together, like we just help each other. So it's not like this one's Fit Club or that one. It's like
exactly. It's always like it's Fit Club, but then everybody brings their own prospects.
Exactly.
And people that and you spread the word with your challengers.
Yeah.
Another thing, don't think because somebody's already signed up under you, they don't get motivated enough. Keep this in mind. The sense of community maybe can change somebody's mind into the coaching part when they see the unity, when they see the real deal. Because a lot of people tend to be debating. I'm speaking for experience with a few of my challengers. They connect with you, but what they don't see beyond that point. But when they see the big community,
that's true.
Then they fall in love with it, and they be like, "Why not?" You know, I have done so well in this program, and I love the vibe that I'm getting from all these people. So yeah, the more the better. That's how I see it. I don't see it like, Elisa's doing a Fit Club. Okay, it's Elisa. I don't give a damn. I'll be there. I share it.
I do the same thing. I'm just like, I'm in there.
We all in. We all in. We all benefiting from that.
That's like your EDC Fit Club in Connecticut. I was just like, hey, girl, you want help? And she's like, yeah, sure. And I was just in there doing whatever, and we just did it. So it's always a team. It's always a team thing. Always.
Yes.
All right. Well, good stuff. So we're going to be looking at venues for like the new year. I am excited about our party in January. I hope everybody can go. That's going to be, what date is that? January 16th? You know why? Because I have Super Saturday in mind. Then at the end of the month,
the next week is the following week. The following Saturday is our event.
Yeah, I'm going to that leadership conference at the end of January.
Yeah, and then you go in the week after.
So
to the leadership.
I just know that January weekends are booked. That's all I know.
Oh my.
But anyway, I'm really excited about that. So I hope everybody can make it. I think that's it. That's all I want. Did anybody else want to share anything? Anything that's working for them? Alisa, you already a Success Club? Jesus. Can you give us some tips?
Elisa doesn't stop messaging people. She's always talking to people. That's why she is Success Club.
Constantly.
Every day, Elisa speaks to people.
Yeah.
We can be talking and she's messaging someone.
Yeah, if it's the beginning of the month, yeah. I don't play.
So I definitely want us to, like, in terms of coaches, like I want us to set some goals as to how many coaches we want to bring into the new year. And I really want us to try and pull away from the whole discount coach thing. Mm-hmm. Like I want us to get better at exposing people to the business opportunity. I want us to always be kind of reevaluating ourselves. Like, okay, like, where could this have been done differently? Or, maybe, I don't know, like I'm just constantly looking at myself to see how I can do something different, because my goal is to get more coaches on the team that want to actually work. So like, for us to come together and kind of figure out, like, where do we lose some of these people? Why do we feel like some of them are not, interested? Is it that maybe we're not doing a good enough job of showing them the opportunity? Like, what is it that, where is it that we need to change or tweak? But, moving again into the new year, I want us to start really thinking about it, because that's going to be part of the goal setting, is how many coaches do we want to bring in per month? And I want us to all start looking at ourselves and like 2-star and above. Like we have to start. That's how our mindset has to be moving forward. Like, who's going to be our next diamond? Like I want us to start thinking that way and like be aggressive about creating more emeralds. So I think that the way to do that is really just doing a very good job of sharing with people coming in, this opportunity, inviting people to events. Don't be afraid to invite people to Super Saturday. Events are everything. So these Fit Clubs will also be a really, really great way, because whenever like we do a Fit Club and we share, I'm always talking about the business piece of it, always, to everybody that I can talk to. So I think these Fit Clubs are going to be really good in that way as well, where we can share both the fitness and the business piece of it and how it goes hand in hand. Because if you think about it, a lot of us are coaching and we're in the fitness, because at least for me, it goes hand in hand. Right? Like the fitness piece of it, like the coaching keeps me on top of my fitness. And a lot of people need that. I don't want us to like underestimate that. Like when we come across people and we talk to them, a lot of people actually need this combination. So in helping others, meaning the business piece of it, they're helping themselves. We are helping ourselves. And I want us to be really good about sharing that with people. And we can't be holderbackers. For 2016,
Yo le puse en agua para que se le despegara eso.
let me mute her. Because I think that we still tend to hold this from people. And I want us to get out of that mindset of holding this opportunity from people. Like we have to expose everybody to it, and we have to continue to plant those seeds, because we're not here to decide whether or not somebody needs this. We're here to share the opportunities and talk to them about it and let them decide. And if they're not ready now, even if it's for the coaching, if you guys sign up discount coaches, a lot of us have a lot of discount coaches. And even those coaches can turn into working coaches. We have to keep pumping away at them. You know, if you notice that you have a particular discount coach that's really good at posting and they're really good on top of their fitness, use the coach script. Like those are people that can, you know, at some point, they might want to work the business. So don't just because they said no to you in the beginning doesn't mean no 6 months down the line. Because I have a lot of coaches that started off that way. A few of them here right now, you know. And it doesn't, you know, I know we want to get them like right off the bat. We want to have them working because we want them to kind of to see the fruits of earning a little bit of money, you know, to help them pay for their shake or whatever. But if that doesn't happen, that's okay. Right? We still want to continue working with those people and planting those seeds.
You know what, Denise, you mentioned about being in the Zoom call, not the Zoom calls, the Zoom workouts, right? And also I feel that on the weekend we have to post a workout, either Saturday or Sunday, especially now, because people are watching and they are going to watch you. They want to see everything that you're doing, and if it's actually true that you are following this lifestyle. So it is vital that you put a workout on the weekend.
I agree. Even if it's not a Zoom, I tend to put my runs on the weekend. Like that, I do go for my runs on the weekend, even if I'm not doing a Beachbody workout. So I do agree. We definitely have to be consistent through the weekend and through the holidays now more than ever. Because there's going to be a lot of people slacking. And guess what? They're going to be watching us. Yeah. This is party month for people. I'm telling you right now. And you're going to have coaches canceling their shakes. So stay on top of your discount coaches. You're going to have people postponing, you know, just stay on top of that, monitor that, continue to bring in people so that you guys don't lose your status and you won't have to be sweating about it. Like just, if you continue to bring in coaches, that's not going to be a problem if one or two go inactive, right? But definitely consistency is going to be huge, like the next 2 months. And I'm going to tell you right now, January of last year was one of my biggest months with bringing people in, because everybody wants to sign up in January. However, if we do it strategically, if they want to start in January, they got to purchase in December.
Yeah.
Okay? So you're going to have people, I'm telling you right now, these next months are going to be fire months. December, January, February, March, I was at Success Club 20 and above almost every single month. And that's because people are still on that whole new year, yay, new start. So we have to really be on top of that. And we have to be ahead of the game, remember. So we have to plan accordingly. So in terms of like the holidays and everything, we definitely have to plan, get our people in before the end of the month, and be very, very consistent and be real. Like, yeah, this is a tough month, guys. Like, put it out there. This shit's going to be hard. Like, you girls at work, you're going to be walking into the office and there's going to be donuts everywhere. Take a picture of the donuts.
It was already there.
Well, take a picture of it, girl.
There's so much. I gotta walk away.
Take pictures of it, because you know what? What you're dealing with, everybody else is dealing with that as well. but you're going to show how you were able to sit there maybe with your almonds or with your yogurt or whatever. You know?
That's pathetic.
Your banana. I'm telling you.
That's how I was today.
Watching everyone eating their little donuts and you're there. What?
I know it's hard, but I've done it. And when I used to work, I mean, they used to bring in pizza. We used to be crazy. People were baking every week, like bringing in all kinds of goodies, and especially in December, selling chocolate.
There was brownies, cannolis, cupcakes.
Oh my God, girl!
All on the table.
Got me a cannoli and brownie.
and she works in a pediatrician office.
Oh yeah.
How crazy is that? She's in the health industry.
There's always candy, and I just don't go for it. I don't have a sweet tooth anyways, but I was eating my banana. Like, really?
Well, take pictures, girl. Take a selfie, banana selfie. with the cupcakes in the background.
Right.
I'm telling you, because the struggle is real, and that's what you have to put yourself in their shoes as well. What you see, take from your environment, whatever you see around you, others are struggling with that. So pay close attention to what's going on in your office, all around you, the people that are shopping, what are they doing? Like, just pay attention to that and post about it. Because trust me, it's going to, I don't know if you guys saw my post today, but I got a few money objections already. People that are like, oh my God, I really want to do this. Oh, but I can't.
Me too.
I posted about it.
Amen.
I haven't
Amen.
posted about it, but I got 3 or 2.
I posted about it because you know what? Y'all are going out there buying the designer bags, though.
Yes.
Right,
Why not give yourself this?
About it. Yeah.
And I would even message them. I'm like, listen, why don't you think of this as a gift for yourself? Ask your husband, say, hey, and still in January, I'll be ready.
Yeah.
January.
I love the one that told me the thing is that I don't want to miss out on all the yummy food in the holidays.
But I have someone tell me, the doctor, she reached out to me. It wasn't me inviting. She said, oh, you know what? I went to the doctor. My cholesterol is really high. I'm 26.
Nice.
I'm 225 pounds, but I really want to do this, blah, 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 for my health. Okay. She didn't sign up, but she spent the whole Black Friday shopping, and she posted about it. She spent Cyber Monday shopping, and here's my daughter being a creep.
She's so cute.
Thank you. And she was shopping all over the weekend. And
yeah. Did you like all her pictures?
Yes.
I stalked my people. I'm like, oh, I like that picture of you drinking some Bacardi. I like that picture of you.
I do. I'm a creep.
I'm stalker.
Yeah, me too.
I stalk people. And I like their pictures.
Me too.
I mean, just liking them. Oh, nice dress. You look great in that dress.
Yeah.
No, they don't look great.
Or her chichos coming out and they look great.
Oh man, I think I'm about to sign somebody up. This girl has been following me for a year, and now I'm like, let's do it already, girl. Questioning me. Look, you should see the messages I sent this girl.
Be patient. That's how I started.
She said, okay, let's do it. I tried to fill the blanks as saying that it's invalid address. What do I do? Oh, she's signing up right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a girl that like she has lost all this weight by herself, like just by like cutting like her nutrition. And I'm like, oh my God, this girl gotta be a coach. So I have been on her, and now finally, okay, I'm gonna have to go here because I might have to help her.
I also have someone who reached out to me, and I have to message. I have to get back to her because I guess she wants to know about the program.
All right, Success Club 5 by the 5th.
By this weekend, I am
10 by the 10th. Very high goals, very high expectations.
I'm going for 10 no matter what.
Let's just aim for it. Let's push hard. Let's help each other. We're all leaders in here. We're all got to push ourselves to that level. Got to push. But remember that we're in this together, guys. All right, we're not alone. I want you all to be able to reach out. Let's reach out to each other. If we're struggling with something, if we have a question, just post it in the chat. Seriously, let's help each other, okay?
All right, so I just came up with an idea.
Yes, tell me your ideas.
To help you reach Success Club now.
Yeah, tell me, because I need this.
I'm sure you
I'm writing it down. I need help.
you have any like bikini pictures. So now is the time that you can post about winter bodies are made, summer bodies are made in the winter. So start from there, and that's a post to attract people because people like skin. So do that.
I have cute bikini pictures of you and I in Cancun.
You can do that if
holding hands.
Yeah, we have.
Remember that? We were in the water playing holding hands.
Yeah, everyone has pictures like that. I mean, not holding hands in Cancun, but I'm sure all of you have pictures in bikinis or bathing suits that you can post and show yourselves and show your work. I mean, why be afraid? Andrea, dale.
All right. Andrea, want to say something? I'm out. Peace. Picture? Peace picture. How do you do this? I don't know how to take a screen picture.
Oh, Melissa's not here. Control, blah, 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 and blah, blah,
blah. Blah, blah, blah. Control.
Shift Command 4 and then just highlight the screen.
Oh, yeah, you see?
Okay, so do it, Angie.
Oh, hold on.
She's such a boss. Boss lady. She's like, Shift Command 4.
She's from Brooklyn, girl.
All right, do it, girl.
You got to get that straight.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Yay.
Hi.
They're in the group. I love pictures. All right, ladies.
Thank you, everyone.
Next week, holla, 9 o'clock. Kim Carver. Kim Carver's at 9 o'clock next week. Andrea missed it.
I know. I'm going to see the recording. Bye.
No, 9 o'clock next week.
Oh, no, I'll be there. Hello.
Yeah, okay, but tell your people. All right, goodbye.
All right, post the bikini pictures. Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, post a picture. Bye.